Aries, welcome to your reading for the week of November 23rd. And yeah, let's just get started with your week. The first card you have is the Three of Spades, which is a card that simply asks you to watch your health. That's kind of all it really says, is just take care of yourself and watch your health. A lot of times when a card like this comes up, you'll either be working a lot and so since you're working so much, then sometimes your health can kind of go to the side, and you just focus on working, and then your health can suffer as a result. It's not like a really major card. It doesn't cause like a ton of problems. It's not something that like I would even worry about, but I would just get plenty of rest, drink a ton of water, and make sure that if you're working a lot, that you also take care of other things, like stay away from sick people and all of that. But it's actually the other kind of side of the card, because it does have a more positive side as well, is that it is a card of extreme creativity and being extremely creative this week. So any problems you encounter, use your creativity. With a card like this, you can even really make some stuff happen in your life, like anywhere you're stuck or trying to move forward. Even you could use your creativity, come up with a creative solution to kind of move far ahead, and that's kind of the solution to the card, is creativity and using your creative side to get things going. So definitely also focus on that with this card. Next, you have the Queen of Clubs, which is a good card as well. It's all about using your intuition. Queen of Clubs is probably the most intuitive card in the deck, all about using your intuition and trusting your gut and all of that. So definitely trust your instincts this week, trust your gut this week when it comes to doing anything, really. Trust everything that you do. And like I said, it is a more intuitive card. It really does ask you to use your intuition, and kind of like your magic, if you will, with this card. And I'm not really getting much else off of it, so I'm going to move on. Next, you have the Nine of Spades. Nine of Spades is a card of needing to let something go, and it is also a card of illness. So, kind of like another card that is stressing the health thing this week, making sure that you're taking care of your health, doing what you need to do to be healthy, to stay healthy this week, and make sure that nothing happens. But again, Nine of Spades can be about letting something go and needing to let something go. And it's always something, but the Nine of Spades is always something that no longer serves us, that no longer benefits us, that we don't need in our lives anymore. So, if you have any situations or even relationships that no longer serve you, just let them go this week. Also, with this card is kind of like the Four of Spades, which asks you not to create problems in the home or with the people in your home. And this card is kind of indirectly tied to the Four of Spades in a lot of ways. And it really, what I'm getting off the card, is it's asking you to definitely don't create any issues at the home. Don't start anything at the home. Don't start any arguments or create any problems at the home, because you will regret it with this card. This card is also one of those cards, like I say, if like if you have people at your home that are doing something that's driving you crazy, pick like next week to bring it up. I would say this week, definitely let it go, especially with a card like this, because arguments can become something like totally way worse and crazier with a card like this. But having said all that, you have an end with an excellent card. The Ace of Hearts is a really positive card. It's a card of even some of your problems going away. So in a lot of ways, that Nine of Spades, having something taken away from you, could lead to problems being taken away. That's one thing that a lot of people don't even realize, is that sometimes when something's taken away from us, it can be a positive. The Nine of Spades can be a positive if it removes a negative situation from our lives. And with a card like this, which is extremely positive, showing up after, that is definitely a possibility. The Ace of Hearts also is just a very loving time. It doesn't necessarily always bring love to us as in a relationship. I'm not saying with this card that there is relationship potential. This is more of just like a loving energy, that with the people that are already in your life. But it can bring people to us, but like I said, it's kind of rare on this card. But all in all, not a bad week. So thank you for watching and enjoy it.